They probably waited to see how he felt after he came out prior to the game. How much pressure could he put on him? We see the little fade on the inside there by Dillon Brooks.
Tyus Jones relays and finds Dillon Brooks. Catch and shoot three, rebounded by Drummond. It's his third already, less than 2 minutes in. It was a perfect 7 of 7 from the field, hit 4 threes. Valanciunas gets doubled by Osman, deals out of it. Brooks tries to get to the basket, threw it over his head and threw it away.
I wonder how many times in the offseason J.B. Bickerstaff had that group on his pad in front of him.
Drummond with the offensive rebound, deals to a wide open Okoro. Utah Jazz, then this homestand culminates on Friday as the Cavaliers host the Knicks.
Mike Conley, someone to defend him perhaps. We could certainly use, hoping to get back sooner than later.
Solid Jazz club, and they will be in town tomorrow. Donovan Mitchell, Rudy Gobert, old friend Jordan Clarkson will be back in the building.
To pop back out, and that's just what Jetty did.
Anderson thought about a three. Okoro talked him out of it. A runner is true as Anderson got to the paint. He cuts the Cavs lead to 14-9. Head to Cavs.com/tickets to lock in your seats for the 2021-22 season. Visit Cavs.com/tickets.
You know, if you look at the scoreboard and you say, well, we're almost halfway through this first quarter.
Number one in scoring defense. Jones to the elbow, deals back to Brooks. Brooks inside, intended for Tillman. Through his hands it goes, and there's Farrell who arrives on the scene. Yogi's in a hurry. Desmond Bain, the rookie out of TCU, is closing. He has just checked in. Taylor Jenkins admitted recently that Bain's played so well, he's thinking about putting him in that starting lineup as a Brooks three is wide right. Here comes Osman.
And getting that soft roll.
Jones toward the bucket, lays it off the window.
Drum has to rotate over a little bit quicker that time.
Valanciunas inside on McGee. Able to finally work it back up top. Brooks, a three that's short. Tipped by McGee, grabbed by McGee.
Okay, the idea that you do not want to let Brooks free. You don't want him to get started as a shooter-scorer because then he can have a huge night.
Brooks feeds Tillman.
He's comfortable shooting that, doesn't he?
Sure does.
A lot of confidence coming off there, getting in that pocket and then elevating from 16 or 17 feet.
Brooks has an answer. Gives to Drummond. Drummond puts it on the floor, loops it up. Out comes Dillon Brooks. Brooks is guarded by Dotson. Goes across the lane against his body, missed the shot, well defended by Dotson, rebounded by Nance. When he initiates the play, nobody in the league can stay with this big man as Wade had it knocked away, grabbed by Brooks. Out come the Grizzlies as Nance hooks Brooks and fouls him in the open floor. Superfly, isn't that the name of a...
No, it's not Isaac Hayes. Superfly, stop. Curtis Mayfield did that.
Oh, that's right. Lo and behold, you did.
Oh, is that? I'm sorry.
Theme from Shaft? Anybody?
And Coach Buckner mentioned getting those easy baskets, and interestingly, Memphis 7 fast break points in the first half.
Colin Sexton tried to give it a go this evening as cruising to the basket and laying it in is Dillon Brooks. Dotson feeds Okoro as Okoro keeps it in bounds. He's got to hurry, puts it up, and is blocked by Brooks. It's a shot clock violation against the Cavs. First time that 17 straight shots have been hit against an opponent in Cavs franchise history since '96. Back to Brooks for a three. Brooks cans it. And that's going to say you anticipated where I was going next. Back in 1996. Okoro to the bucket. Deals to Nance. Nance in the paint. A floater. Loose ball grabbed by Brooks.
Kind of bounces back and forth on the rim.
He's fond of that shot, is JaVale McGee.
Come on, guys. We got to jump to block the shots. We have too many balls that are going to the backboard.
Takes the inbounds pass. Works off a Valanciunas screen. To the bucket he goes. Rejected by McGee. When it comes to Brooks for a triple, that rattles out. McGee outreaches Valanciunas. Takes the inbounds pass. Works off a Valanciunas screen. To the bucket he goes. Rejected by McGee. When it comes to Brooks for a triple, that rattles out. McGee outreaches Valanciunas. Brooks is right out on it. Jetty gets loose off a McGee screen. Goes to McGee. That was knocked away. Here's Frazier the other way.
Your traditional 3-on-2 fast break.
Dillon Brooks can't find the range on a triple.
Elevate off the dribble or a little pump fake to get himself free.
Brooks trying to get loose. Down the lane he goes. McGee got a piece of that. Comes to Valanciunas, and he lays it in.
You see Memphis start to pull away. He stopped it immediately, and the team responded with a big three by Nance.
Brooks leaves that triple short. Nance is a perfect 3 of 3 from deep. That pass tipped by Okoro, grabbed by the rookie. The Cavaliers trail by 2.
Deflections lead to steals.
Drummond inside, and we're tied. Here's Jones, chased by Dotson. Off it goes to Brooks. Brooks pulls up at the foul line. Drummond keeps Valanciunas off the glass. Brooks gets doubled, deals to Valanciunas. It's a Cutter and Anderson. He'll curl to the corner. 3 to shoot. Brooks will. He'll check in at 6-4 on the season. The homestand will conclude Friday against the Knicks, which are in Charlotte tonight. The Knicks entered action this evening at 5-5. Andre has fouled out. Yogi Ferrell checks in. Big effort by that man, Jonas Valanciunas. Not a lot of fun having to deal with Andre Drummond for about 30 minutes a night. Ferrell pulls the trigger.